One mistake creators must stop making in 2026. One word that defines a powerful content.
Algorithm is nothing but the human. Stop creating content what you think. Unfollow, unsubscribe all those accounts that don't add value. You will understand the science how these creators have been getting insane high views. Which are those content that are really going viral? The biggest mistake creators do is
Namaskaram, everyone. A very warm welcome, Sriram, for joining us live today in a world where one piece of content can inspire, educate, and transform lives. Content creation has become a conscious responsibility. So, in today's podcast, which is about power of content creation in 2026, where creativity meets clarity and purpose, I'm deeply honored to welcome Sriram, a humble, grounded, and highly educated IT professional who made a shift, I must say courageous shift, because it's not easy to make that shift, because in IT itself you earn well.
yes.
Time you shifted from IT, IT is pretty structured. You have a particular pay package, everything. But in content creation, we don't know how much we would earn. So you shifted from of IT to this expressive world of content creation. So I would like to know your journey, how or what made you shift like that, or what was the turning point?
So first of all, thank you, Nalini, for having me here. It's been always great to interact with you. The way you um, build the rapport, the way you interact, it's truly amazing. And being here, it's again my pleasure. Now, coming to what made me to jump into content creation. See again, while I was in my hostel days, right? There was always this thing that if you're somebody who get into IT job, that's the best thing that you would ever have because like it would give you great financial stability. Now that's what everyone told, and so I was in my third year engineering, and I got placed into a well-known IT company, Accenture. I was working in Accenture for almost about 8 years. A brilliant company, everything was great.
Mm.
But only thing is, by the time it was about 1 year, when I ended 1 year, I could realize that a job can just help us to make a living. It can never help to live a dream life,
Hmm.
right? Now, why do I say that? So that was the first year. Then second year, third year. It was 2019. Uh, it was quite a heavy rain in our native, and I remembered like where our house had little collapsed,
Oh.
and my parents didn't have a place to stay. In fact, that's the time they where they stayed in the cow shed for almost about an year.
Mm.
Truly felt like a loser at the time, right? You working in IT job for about 3 years and you don't have money in your bank, or you're not eligible to take loan where you could construct the house. That much of money was not something that was available. That's when I felt,
Mm.
man, I got to try something different, right? So that's when I started exploring different things and landed with YouTube.
Okay, so that is how it all started, huh? A big
Yes.
event, something like that happens, and there is a shift in all great people's lives. Something like this happens. And I remember very well, Sriram, you said once, whatever happens, it is coming or it is happening in your life to teach you something. Uh,
100%.
now, before going into these exciting list of questions about a power of content creation in 2026, I would lay out a ground a little bit for that. So, as we move towards 2026, algorithms are evolving. What is an algorithm? Algorithm, let's think of it as a program or set of instructions, especially YouTube algorithm that decides which video should be shown to you when you open your YouTube, and which ones should be shown, all those, and whether your video will go viral or not, that depends on the algorithm as well. That is what I learned from Shriram. Correct me, Shriram.
Yes,
And
yes, yes. That's right.
correct? Okay. So, In this world or in this era of AI, right? When AI is rising and algorithms are evolving and attention spans are really shrinking, I must say, right? Compared to earlier, we want 1 minute reels or even 10-second reels, right? So authentic voices means real genuine voices are becoming more powerful though. But those people who were not great celebrities or actors or politicians, they're also coming up and making content now, right? So here is my question: with this content we can heal, educate, influence and transform lives. So in 2026, Sriram, how do you see content creation evolving beyond entertainment?
All this new content creators who want to jump into the platform, right?
Mm,
They always think that content creation is like fancy editing. Content creation is more about more animation. Content creation is more about showing their insane creativity on showcasing the content.
mm,
But I'll quickly ask a small question for all the viewers.
mm,
When you're scrolling next time, quickly pay attention. Which are those content that are really going viral?
mm,
Those are the content which have less editing. Those are the content which really connects to the viewers. Those are the content which has that real feel, right? Where it's not like being altered or something, right?
mm.
So 2026 or in the coming years, I feel the more simple, the more authentic content is going to get massive reach.
Okay.
No fancy content. Trust me.
Breaking news,
Yeah. So
right? Not those kind of content, real, genuine. So,
real, genuine. It could be as simple as a complete 1 minute video, which is heart to heart speaking, right?
mm,
Where one is really sharing their value, or one is really sharing their journey, one is really sharing a particular tip with an intention to help others,
mm,
right? So those are the type of content that will get massive reach. You
mm.
really don't have to focus insanely on editing.
Don't. Yeah. Okay. You kind of answered my next question. So many creators chase trends and algorithms. What is written there? How can I make it more popular or viral, right? What should I say at the very beginning that will captivate everybody's attention? That is important. I'm not saying that is not important. In this competitive world, that is very important. But as you said, more than algorithm, authenticity, genuineness is very important. Keeping it raw, real is important. But then why, Sriram? Why is it important? How can we say that it is important?
Okay. Let's understand what is algorithm.
Mm.
Okay. Now, algorithm is nothing but the humans, right? To make it simple, if YouTube is saying that, okay, you know what, people are, the algorithm is liking your content, it is not saying algorithm is liking, it's the audience who are liking. So
True.
you're not creating content for the algorithm, you're creating content for the humans, right? You got to understand what will audience like, what will make them to retain on my video, what will make them to click, right? Now, this is where the first element comes that you told about the hook element or the retention strategies. While that is all important,
Mm.
at the same time, you can keep it simple,
Yeah.
right? So we could have just said as content creation for creators. Why were we saying as content creation in 2026?
Mm.
Because that's everyone would be searching right now 2026, 2026, 2026. And in fact, they forget that they still have 12 days left in 2025. Even if somebody puts action for next 12 days, just creating one piece of content per day, trust me, 12 videos is insane for them to understand what is going to work,
Mm.
right? So algorithm is nothing but the humans. If you understand human emotions, if you understand what will make them to click, then you can certainly get massive views. In fact, one thing that I realize is the biggest mistake creators do is they create content from their current perspective.
Mm.
What do I mean by current perspective? Okay, right now, say for example, I have somebody who has it about million subscribers on a channel. I'm somebody who is financially stable right now. Now, if I create content with this perspective right now, it will not work.
Hmm.
I need to create from a perspective where I was broke, where I did not have financial stability, where I did not have much subscribers. If I create from that perspective, all those people who are struggling at that point,
Hmm.
right now at that point, will connect to me,
Exactly. Yeah.
right? So don't create about who you are right now. Create about how somebody can come to your position right now. That's it.
Wow. Um, you're basically saying solve a problem.
Solve a problem. Solve a problem that you already solved.
Yeah. And it is so true, Sriram. It just struck that one of my video, which I made without much lighting, right? The voice is also not clear because I had no mic, nothing at all. And that got so many views. Till date, that has the highest views.
Yes, right? People can relate. Maybe people feel it's genuine content.
Genuine content. Yeah.
Genuine content, right? So that's what is required.
Yeah, wonderful. So let's switch to AI because this coming up is all AI era, right? And surprising thing is AI can create faster content, but what will make human created content irreplaceable in the future?
See, while now AI have become even the partner for many people. So, so that's the reality of it. While AI can create content faster, AI can help us to make our content better, present better, everything is there, right? If you're somebody who is looking to generate faster revenue with the help of content creation, of course, you can leverage on AI tools to create those videos, build it, and generate revenue. All good, right? But if you want to build as a brand, if you want to build your own identity, right? That's where you coming into picture and creating content matters. Now, at the end of the day, with AI content, yes, you can generate income to a certain extent, greater extent, everything is possible. But when you build as a personal brand, certainly you can generate in millions as well, right? So I would say the best thing that one should be doing in 2026 is leverage on both.
Mm.
You create content where maybe you're leveraging on the AI tools to do some animations, maybe get some realistic image that is required for you to produce better content. At the same time, even if you're creating one channel which is completely AI, create one channel where your personal brand is being built.
Mm.
Because I'll give a simple example. Now, Nalini, you could be talking to me, or I could create my own avatar and make you talk to that, which is possible,
Yeah,
right? So, but where do you feel more genuineness? Where do you feel that more connection,
yeah. With you,
right?
a real person, real Sriram.
Real person. Why? Because there are flaws,
Mm.
right? There could be flaws. There could be the thought process. Everything is there. But when it comes to AI, it's a lot more fine tuned and a lot more things. So that's how it is. So I would say leverage on both.
Leverage on both. Yeah.
Leverage on.
If you want to create your brand, then create your own videos. Yes, you
Yes.
can take AI help, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Well balanced answer. Thank you. And let's talk about beginners who haven't started this journey yet, and also established content creators, both of them. Let's take beginners first, Sriram. So, for beginners who want to start content creation in 2026, what is that one mindset shift that you think is important or they should adopt before picking up their camera or a pen and start writing content for their upcoming channels?
Stop thinking what will people think.
Stop thinking what. Okay.
See, I have been interacting to many people, right?
Mm.
And one of the biggest reason why many don't enter into the content creation journey is they fear failing. They fear how the society will look at them if they don't get much views.
Mm.
They fear where they might get disrespected because of the views as well.
Hmm.
They fear about their colleagues being not seeing them in the right way or something, right? Now, all the so-called popular content creators who are there,
Hmm.
nobody became a star overnight,
Sure.
right? In fact, there are creators like Mr. Beast who have created thousands of videos before they getting that massive reach.
Hmm.
That is required. Forget what will people think. Log kya kahenge? I think this one biggest thought has killed many creators,
I bet. Yeah.
right? And just start. Just start. And I'll tell you one simple reason which always keeps me so excited about creating content. Every day when before going to bed, my daughter just says one thing, both of them. I just want to see the reel and then sleep. They literally open my Instagram, they will see the reel, and only then they go to bed. That's the most happiest thing for me. It's not my videos getting millions of views, it's not me generating lakhs of rupees, right? No, that's all secondary. This is the blessing what I feel I have. So now you can experience this only when you start creating content. So first thing, forget about what others are saying. 2026, trust me, your content creation journey has been made insanely simple.
Yeah.
Because once you identify a niche, there are tons of creators who are already successful. See what they're doing, what is working for them, create.
Hmm.
You have tools like AI softwares which are available to do the research. You have many editing softwares which are available for free and paid to do the editing work. All you have to do is buy bus, start kar lo. That's it.
Sit down and lay your hips on the chair and
That's
get
it.
to work, right?
That's it.
Yeah, and this is so well said. Wonderful insight, Sriram. It is applicable to me. Don't think about what people will think. Oh, you have been struggling so long, and you don't have that many views, and work they restrict you from doing so many things. But then don't do that during work time, right? Find out which days you can do, like during the breaks. Like this is my December or between fall and spring break, so I'm using this time to do all these podcasts. So yeah, do it in a way that your work will not get in your way, and then you need not even think about what will people say or what will your boss say, all those things. Yeah. And coming to the next question about the ones who are already established, who have been creating content, right? And well, let's say their channel is already monetized or they are already popular. For both of them, because you're a pro, you're a master at it. I want you to share with us those established creators. When you look back 10 years from now, what kind of content legacy should a creator leave behind, according to you?
See, for any content creator, the legacy comes is the kind of value that they add. If below that video, if people are commenting, this is the best video that I watched, or this is something that has truly helped me, that's the legacy they create.
Mm.
Right? And all I would say is we keep learning every single day. Okay. Our passion should be something which can help them to solve their problem. Now, if it is going to be evergreen topic, trust me, there are people who are still watching 10-year-old video to implement right now. There are content, right? Even in fact, in my channel, there are a lot of science projects that I've created. I was just roaming in, I was doing an event in Jayanagar, and there was suddenly a person stopped and said, "Hey, you're that A2C guy, right?" I said, "Yes." Right? Now, the videos that I created are from 2015. It's 10 years back.
Mm.
And he said, those science projects have been insanely helpful for me and my kids.
Uh,
Right? We just leave the mark. Right? So maybe at that time the views were insanely high. Now they might be getting decent views. But yes, that's the beauty of it. As long as we are there, after us also these content are always there, which makes us feel happy.
Okay. I would like to wind this up with some rapid fire questions.
Yes.
Quick rapid fire questions, and they can be short, long, however you like, Sriram. Your insights are very, very useful. So keep them coming. So, one word that defines a powerful content, according to you.
Understanding emotions. If you
Mm,
understand people emotions and if it can be triggered in the first 3 seconds, you're the best creator.
okay. Understand others' emotions, what they must be feeling, right?
Emotions, connectivity,
Mm,
relatability,
okay.
right? If you understand this science, what makes them scroll, those are the people who are the best creators.
Okay. If you want to create powerful content, listen to this again and again. Um,
It might feel a bit confusing for you. I'll give a simple example.
mhm.
Say, for example, right now we have this cell phone, right? We have iPhones, all the fancy things. Now, say for example, as a during your childhood, you had those cell phone with the snake thing that was roaming here and there and something like that, right? I don't know if you have played that game, right? There was a
Snake
snake
and
game that
ladder.
used,
Uh,
ha ha ha. No, it was there in the Nokia phone, right?
uh,
Where the snake used to go round and round, right? Now, if you show something to your viewers and anyone who is in your age group, they will 100% connect to you.
uh,
This is connecting, right? So
connect.
if you talk about something like maybe you are taking a coin and scribbling on the paper to make a replica of it, right? As an image, which we did in childhood, that is connecting,
Uh,
right? So you talk about, say, for example, office fun, something like that, which audience can relate. That's relatable. Anything that is relatable, anything that connects emotionally or whatever it could be, that
Office one,
relate.
I didn't understand that.
So office one, let's take for an example. Okay, there are always some employees who leave sharp at 6 o'clock. They don't care what boss is going to say next, right? The moment you trigger this, "Hey, you know this one person," that's relatability because the moment you say that, they'll think all those employees, all these colleagues in their group and say, "हाँ हाँ हमारे group में भी ऐसा एक बंदा है who lives sharp at 6 p.m." Right? That's relatability.
Yeah.
Anything you bring this kind of element and create content, it is going to be a hit.
Yeah. One thing that I like to highlight here about Sriram, he adds humor, but then he also makes sure that it is not hurting anyone's feelings. That is the best thing about you, Sriram, I have seen. So I wanted
Thank
to
you.
highlight that. And I learned that from you, and I'm trying to incorporate that. So, another question. One mistake creators must stop making in 2026.
Stop creating content what you think is right. Rather think what audience need. So why am I saying this? I have been creating content for almost about 12 plus years. My initial days where I was not getting views was because I used to think, oh my God, I got an idea. Let me create a video on that. No, that's not how it works. You got to really understand what is working. Does really audience need that video? If yes, then create it. If not, don't create it.
Okay, what is needed? Okay,
What is needed?
and wonderful. Next one, one habit, one daily habit. Otherwise, what that content creators should follow to become like
First,
you, successful like you.
first thing, unfollow, unsubscribe all those accounts that don't add value to your life.
Ah,
Second, adding to the same thing, I want you to scroll on Instagram, scroll on YouTube. Every time when you are doing that, think as though you are somebody who's analyzing their content
mm,
as an analyzer, right? And think why this video would have got a million views. Okay, why this got only 10K views? Or why this video did not get any views?
yeah.
Trust me, the way you start analyzing others' content, right? You'll start slowly building that. find little things that is required for your content to scale up. Because every content that you're watching, you pay attention to all these things. The thing that I do is I look at their title, I look at their description, I look at their the style of writing caption, what words they speak. Every content I'm just analyzing,
Okay. Yeah.
analyze. And when you do this as a daily habit, in about 2 to 3 months, you will understand the science how these creators have been getting insane high views.
Mm. So this is how we say in sciences, Shriram. I teach college students, pre-med students. This is what I tell them when I describe the experiment, what to do, explain everything. Don't reinvent the wheel. Don't again invent everything. Everything is given. Just follow instructions and invent what you need to invent. So
Correct. Yeah.
we need not reinvent everything. See what others have done and learn from what they have done. They were successful, learn their tips and add your own signature to it. Is that what you're
Hmm.
saying, Sriram?
100% yes.
Okay.
Don't do the same mistakes.
Okay.
Others have already done. Learn from it.
Learn from it. Okay. Thank you so much for these beautiful insights, Sriram. And today's conversation, it taught me that we need not go viral, just go vital. Be important, or create important content and make a clearer, cleaner, and kinder, conscious content. Bring out your conscious, authentic, true, genuine voice and bring out a solution to all the problems. So, to everyone who's watching, if you haven't started the work yet, creating content yet, join Sriram. And if you have been waiting, just like Nike's caption, just do it. This
Just
is
do it.
it. Start creating, and your voice matters, your story matters, your content can heal someone, right? Thank you for joining today. Stay mindful, stay creative, stay powerful. Let me show you one thing real quick. If you want to join Sriram, that is digitalachieversclub.com. Sign up for his YouTube masterclass, his Instagram page. Thank you.
Thank you, Nalini. It was great interacting with you. Keep rocking and keep inspiring. Thank you.